Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Innate Wisdom. This is Agnes. I'm an intuitive and a tarot card reader. I do general love readings for the collective and also for each zodiac sign bi-weekly. If you like my videos, please support my work by pressing the thumbs up and by subscribing to my channel. These messages are general and may not resonate for all of you. So let's get started with this general love reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see your person's energies first, what they're up to, what they're thinking right now in this situation between the two of you. Four of Wands, the Hermit, and the Chariot. So the Four of Wands, you know, this is one of my cards in the tarot deck that indicates a very intense love connection. It could be twin flames or soulmates. So the connection itself is very stable, very passionate, and I feel like there's stable grounds between the two of you. However, I mean stable grounds as far as the connection is concerned. When the two of you are together, everything seems so perfect. And the Hermit card is here, which indicates that this person is kind of isolating right now. Maybe it's time for them to take a deep look within themselves and release what they no longer need. It could be ideas, beliefs, it could be things that block them. For some reason, I don't know why I'm picking up that they have self-worth issues, perhaps, and somehow they feel less or undeserving. That's what's coming right now. And the Chariot card is here as well, which indicates a sort of a hesitation. It's almost like a stop and go energy. You know, stepping on the gas one day, stepping on the brake the other day. So maybe this has been their general behavior, coming towards you and then all of a sudden going into isolation, perhaps. This is what I'm picking up. They cannot really stay away from you because of this Four of Wands is really drawing them towards you. On the other hand, it seems like they're dealing with something else as well in their lives. So let me just get a clarification, and I'm gonna use a different deck for the clarifications, the Light Seers Tarot. So let's see the Hermit energy. Why is this person in isolation right now? What is it that they're working on? Four of Pentacles. So they are closed off. It's almost like they're afraid to follow their heart. I'm also getting that they're having a difficult time letting go of something. Maybe they insist on something, or they have set ideas, beliefs, values, or it could be even cultural things that they feel like limited by. That's what I feel from the Four of Pentacles. It's almost as if though they feel like they cannot act from the heart, like it's not right for some reason. This is what's coming. Let me just see another clarification for this Hermit energy or the Four of Pentacles. Why these cards? Queen of Cups. So they're afraid to give space for their feelings for you because they have lots of deep feelings. The emotional connection is definitely there. Queen of Cups showed up, and it feels like they're keeping these emotions really closely within their hearts, and they're not sharing it. It's almost like they're keeping this a secret. So let me just get a clarification for the Chariot as well. Let's see why this hesitation, why this stop and go energy, because otherwise the connection is wonderful, and the Chariot promises a lot of forward movement if there's no hesitation. So why the hesitation? Seven of Swords. So is it possible that they're keeping secrets? Is that possible? Sometimes the Chariot card can indicate that the person has more than one options as far as partners. So maybe they're involved with someone and they're keeping that a secret in front of you. Maybe that's why maybe I felt like that they're keeping this relationship a secret. They're keeping their feelings a secret. It's almost like they're not able to live this. They're not able to live from the heart. All right, so there's definitely something going on in the background, secrets, deception, something that you don't know. It may not be, you know, lies per se, but I feel like part of the truth, part of reality is being hidden from you. So that's the initial information that I'm getting from this spread of cards. So let's now see your energies, Cancer, and that's of course going to tell us more information about this situation. Queen of Pentacles, Magician, and Two of Pentacles. So you're definitely feeling the hesitation from this person, because this Two of Pentacles, it feels like it's coming from your person. It feels like you're facing this energy all the time coming from them, and it feels like this relationship, maybe you don't know where it's actually headed. It feels like you're exposed to this person's indecisiveness, and you don't know, one day, is this relationship going towards commitment, or is it going towards instability? Because when the two of you are together, like I said, this is very passionate. The emotions are strong. And I definitely feel the faith from you. You have a lot more faith than this person. But again, from the Magician energy, I feel like you don't know the whole truth. And the Queen of Pentacles is here as well. You want stability. You want commitment. I also feel from the Queen of Pentacles that this person feels safe with you. It's almost like they arrive home when they're with you. They definitely feel that Queen of Pentacles safety and security and nurturing energy that you give them. It's almost like, like they find a home within your heart. So let me see what this Two of Pentacles is about. What else do we need to know? Maybe actually you feel that there's maybe another option. If that's the case. Six of Pentacles. It feels like the give and take is somehow out of balance. Maybe you give more energy into this, but I feel like you don't know the whole truth. And, the give and take is out of balance is what I'm feeling, because you are ready to give more. You're ready to commit. You're probably putting in more energy, more work, more faith. And maybe you don't understand why your person is not having that much faith as you. So, that's what's coming. So let's now check out their current feelings for you, even though we already had a bit of information about that. But let's see what else is influencing them, their emotional world. Seven of Swords showed up again. So, yeah. Empress, Six of Wands. So, I'm getting that they're acting a bit selfish. They're acting a bit arrogant. Maybe they're overconfident that they have you. It feels like that they have you. They're confident about that, and it feels like they want your attention a lot. And I feel like they like to shine in the spotlight. They like to be in the spotlight. They like a lot of attention. So maybe they enjoy the attention of maybe too many suitors. And the Empress card, it feels like they're sitting on a high throne. They seem very comfortable and stable where they are. And again, the Seven of Swords is showing up. I'm getting deception, lies, fake facade. Almost like they're showing you a type of reality that doesn't really exist, maybe. So I'm going to get clarifications. Let's see, for the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here as far as their feelings are concerned? Maybe they're not showing you fully their emotions, or they're keeping their emotions a secret. The Knight of Pentacles is clarifying. So they're not telling you why this relationship is moving along so slowly. And I feel like it's the lack of ability for, to fully commit with you. Sometimes to you, maybe this relationship seems like it's at a standstill. And sometimes you might question this person's feelings for you, whether they really feel what they say they feel, because, why are they acting like that? So I'm just picking up on overconfidence from them at this point. Let me get another clarification. And now for the Empress card, why are they so overconfident? And we have a card that popped out. Page of Wands. You know, this card indicates that they want to talk to you. They want to open. They want to be open to starting new cycles in their lives, and they're willing to take steps. But the steps aren't big. Maybe it stops at the communication level. And then now we have 2 court cards here. We've already had other court cards in this spread, and it feels very much like maybe there's outside influence, like a third-party situation, or if it's not a romantic partner, it could be a parent, it could be a child. And I feel like this person is so enthusiastic about talking to you and making it seem like it's going somewhere. But I just don't feel from the Page of Wands that they're ready for huge steps at this point, because the Page is an immature type energy. So this relationship where it's at, it's almost like at the communication level, and maybe one day they're communicating with you and the next day they're totally gone, and then they're communicating again. So, you know, and when they're talking, they might seem very energetic and passionate and ready for action, but when it comes to action, it's the Knight of Pentacles, which is slowness and almost like stuck. So that's the type of energies that you might be feeling. As far as their current feelings for you from this spread of cards, I'm not getting much. Their current feelings for you came from earlier on when the Queen of Cups came up, and that's what actually symbolized that they have love for you, and the fact that the Four of Wands was there as well. But it's almost like they're trying to keep these emotions very much under control, even to themselves. They don't want to be overtaken by these emotions, perhaps. So yeah, let me just see why the Six of Wands is here, because that's what's giving me the impression that they're arrogant and they're overconfident. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. They're just so set in their ways. They feel pretty safe and secure in this make-believe world that they have created. Maybe they feel like you don't know about these, even though some of you may know the truth about them. But they feel like even if you know about them, they feel like they have you. That's just what I feel from these cards. So let's now see the Love Oracle cards and find out what we need to know about your person. Let's see, what do we need to know about your person? Clock. Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. And I feel like the progress needs time here. If you want this to work, your patience might be needed. Because I feel like this person isn't ready. They're not at that point yet to take major steps out of the situation that they're currently in. And I feel like that's where it's coming in, that you don't know the whole story. So let's see, what else do we need to know about your person, Cancer? Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So I feel like they don't want to maybe disappoint someone. They're not feeling confident enough is what I was picking up on, I think, earlier as well. Self-worth issues and lack of confidence, as the card says, and that's basically fear issues as well, because they don't know if they're good enough, they don't know if they're enough, and it feels like they don't want to disappoint somebody or more than one people. Maybe they feel like if they took bigger steps, they would disappoint a lot of people, and they don't want to do that. So let's see their probable future actions towards you, Cancer. The Queen of Wands, yet another court card. The Star. And the King of Wands. So matching court cards, matching pair, the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. And I feel like this is for the two of you. You know, you are highly passionate about each other, and you have that sense of belonging together. And you do belong together. But for some reason right now, this King of Wands character, their face, and that the fact that they're showing their back to the Queen of Wands, and the Star card being there in the middle, I feel like they're not ready to embrace this connection fully yet. They're aware of the sense of belonging. They're aware of the fire and the passion between the two of you. There's lots of chemistry here. Very intense sexuality in some cases as well. But it feels like you are separated by distance, or for some reason, this connection, for some reason, seems too far out of reach for them. It's almost like wishing upon that star, which is so far away. You know, it's like almost seems impossible to bring that star down into reality. And in some cases, it's physical distance. In some cases, it's emotional distancing. And because, you know, that Seven of Swords showed up twice in this reading, and I feel like part of the secret, or part of the unknown truth, is their feelings for you. And they might really try to keep those feelings under control so that they're not swept away by them. And so that their environment doesn't find out that there is somebody else that showed up in their life. So this is the initial information that I'm getting from these cards, but let me get a clarification for the Star. Let's see, what do we need to know about this distance? Seven of Pentacles. So hesitation. Again, hesitation and stagnation is coming up from the Seven of Pentacles, the non-action. I feel like this person is deeply rooted in something, and it might take them quite a bit of energy to uproot. And I'm seeing these roots here that are pictured here on this card. But as far as their future actions, I feel like the two of you will be meeting each other, and there will be lots of hot passion, so to say. But let me also get a clarification for this King of Wands, because they're turning their backs to the Queen. Let's see what's going on. Because he's turning his back to the Queen, so let's see why my attention was drawn to that portion of the picture. The Ten of Pentacles. So it's very difficult for them to give up their safety and security. Maybe it's their lifestyle. Maybe it's something that they have created, something that's very, very seemingly successful. Maybe they have a family. And it's very hard for them to, maybe this is what they're rooted in, and it's really hard for them to step out of that image. It could have to do with their image that they're projecting to their environment, maybe their parents as well, and for them to break that image about themselves as the successful person, the successful family man. It could be a challenge, you know. So let's see, what would this person want to tell you right now? The Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. At this point, this is what I feel like this person is doing. They're running away from facing their emotions because it would bring up conflicts within them, even inner conflicts and outer conflicts as well. For them to break out of this Ten of Pentacles situation, they would definitely have to face conflicts, and right now they're running away from that. They also have a fear of intimacy, and I feel like that's why they're keeping their emotions under control. They don't want to feel their emotions most of the time. It's because of that fear of intimacy. They're afraid of letting you too close. So let's see what else would they want you to know, or what would they want to say to you. Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So this is a process that's taking place behind the curtains, behind the scenes, so that this person can ready themselves for this union, because this is highly intense. It's almost like requires of them to be not fearful, to get a hang over their fears and not let them control them. Okay, so it's like they need to learn to deal with their fears and their intimacy issues in order to be with you, because this connection, this highly spiritual connection, it's it requires transcending obstacles. All right, so that's what they're going through, and maybe there are things behind the scenes that you don't know about, processes, healing is taking place. So let's see where this relationship is headed. What's the next stage? Okay, we have a card that popped, and this is the Six of Swords, Queen of Cups again, and a Ten of Pentacles. So this is the dynamic in the relationship in the next stage, not an outcome. This is a next stage that will be coming up, that you might have to face these energies. This is all that means, and nothing is ever permanent, so everything is constantly changing. But here's the Six of Swords, and you might experience some distance keeping. Maybe your person is increasing the distance, or is being cold and reserved when it comes to communicating with you. Maybe they're unemotional. On the other hand, here's the Queen of Cups, so there's a lot of emotions. So this could be, again, that type of a stop and go type situation where you feel the hesitation. And the Ten of Pentacles is coming up as a block right now. It's something that you will have to face, and I feel like it's their Ten of Pentacles, their situation that's blocking the Queen of Cups. It just seems like there's all these emotions in the middle, and then surrounded by rigidity is what I'm hearing from the Ten of Pentacles, their situation. And I feel like it's mainly their situation, but of course, take it how it resonates. Sometimes the messages come reversed, and that they're being distant and cool and maybe calculated, up in the head, trying to hide their emotions. And I feel like it's because of this rigidity. It's very difficult for them to do anything about this Ten of Pentacles right now, but they haven't yet transcended the obstacles, and it's very much up to them as well how they are using that opportunity to overcome their fears or transcend these obstacles. So let me just get a clarification for the Six of Swords, and then one for the Ten of Pentacles. What else do we need to know? The Six of Swords, yeah, here's the Hangman, and one for the Ten of Pentacles. The Chariot again, which has come up in the beginning and actually in the same column in this side. Okay, so the Six of Swords was clarified by the Hangman. And I feel like in order for this person to stop the stop and go type hesitating attitude towards you, they need a shift in perspective. And that could be very healing. But right now, until that happens, there's that sort of a stagnating energy. Like it seems like nothing is changing, and this character is actually hanging upside down, and they're not feeling all that uncomfortable in this position because they see the light here. And what this means is that once you start to look at your world from a different perspective and are open to seeing things that you haven't seen before, or are open to different interpretations of what you're seeing, you might see solutions to your problems, and that could be very healing. For example, they could shift around how they're experiencing their fear or ego issues, or how they're experiencing their Ten of Pentacles situation. They might actually realize that it's not what they want. So that's the type of shift that can happen when the Hangman energy is in order, but it's very much up to them as well. Are they open to seeing something differently? And then the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot card, and I just really feel like their situation is influenced by maybe a whole lot of different people. Could be parents, could be partners, children, money, wealth. And for now, the Chariot energy is here, which includes an emotional journey with you, but also the hesitation, stepping on the gas, stepping on the brake. So for now, I don't feel like this is headed much forward, and very much depends on the Hangman, if they're able to use it. So let me just get another clarification for the Hangman, you know, what is next? Like, let's see where the energies are likely to take them. Okay, the Hermit. So the Hermit. So they will be in isolation. I feel like they will be a little bit distant, and they need to realize what it is that they still need to carry around, or what it is that from their lives that they want. So the Hermit is not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that they need to do some introspection. And I feel like they will be taking this chance to introspect and realize what it is that they want. So a lot depends really on their free will as well, as to how things go between the two of you. All right, Cancer, so that's the portion of the reading that I have for you if you're currently thinking about someone, and I'm going to be continuing with the singles in a moment. So if you are single or waiting on new love, let's see what the tarot says for you, Cancer. If you're single or waiting on new love, what can be expected? So 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. So this is interesting because, okay, I'm getting 2 stories. You could either be meeting twin flame or soulmate soon, or somehow a soulmate or twin flame energy is there in your past, and maybe you haven't yet gotten over that person. And if the latter is the case, I feel like this relationship is blocked by the 9 of Swords. Like there's too much anxiety, too much being up in the head, emotional distance keeping from one another. And I feel like you are totally up in the head about a situation that you feel has been stagnating, and you feel a lot of value here. And it might be that you have been trying to get over this person, but you can't. And it feels like this connection might be coming back, but this is definitely a block. You know, you might be replaying events in your head over and over, or maybe overanalyzing something, or not able to let go of something or some aspect of this relationship. And so I feel like the energy field is full of anxiety. Now, the other story that was coming is that you might be meeting this person, the soulmate or twin flame. But again, I feel like you might be too much up in the head about maybe thinking about what the other person is doing up to. It's almost like you're trying to keep it too much under control. And if you cannot know all the details, that gives you a lot of anxiety. That's what's coming right now, because the 7 of Pentacles could show up as a comfort zone type energy right now. It's almost like if you meet a deep connection, it could move you out of a comfort zone emotionally, maybe. Maybe the intensity and you wanting to know every moment what's happening with the other person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? Why aren't they replying to your messages? This is just what's coming right now, like a great deal of mental stress. And I'm hearing comfort zones from the 7 of Pentacles. So, you know, an intense connection such as a twin flame or soulmate could move you out of comfort zone, but that's it could be a very positive thing. It could evolve you. It could give you life lessons. So right now, I just feel from these 2 cards, inflexibility. So the lack of flexibility, rigidity is coming from these 2 cards. This is a beautiful connection. So whether it's coming back from the past or whether it's coming up for you, it's almost like being blocked by these by these 2 other cards here, which symbolizes a lot of mental stress and rigidity. All right, so that's the reading I have for you. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much. Take care.